Hi, thanks for watching. My name is Patrick. First and foremost, I'm a husband to an awesome wife, and I'm a dad to two amazing kids. And over the years, I've had a lot of different jobs. I've always been a musician, and I worked at Apple for many years. But now, I'm a freelance tech specialist here in New York City. Speaking of which, I moved to New York from Florida over 12 years ago. I thought I was going to be part of helping start one church, and over the years, I was a part of starting 11 different churches. So here's some of the stuff I learned along the way. There's a wonderful website out there, ifixit.com. Now, whether you're a freelance technician or maybe you work in the IT department at your job, you need to know about this website. If you have a new piece of tech or an old piece of tech, ifixit.com probably has a walkthrough of how to disassemble, repair, and reassemble that piece of tech. And in order to do this, you need some special tools like pentalobe screwdrivers. So when I started taking things apart and fixing it for clients, I referred to ifixit.com and looked at some of their toolkits. But then I realized if you want to skip all the branding that ifixit.com provides, you can hop right on Amazon and find some very similar kits that aren't as branded and aren't as fancy, but are still very professional from companies like Oria or Oria or whatever. And I found this complete toolkit that has just about everything I need for less money, which is helpful to everybody, right? So unboxing this thing was a breeze. I took out the Velcro pouch, took out the packet with all the stuff and the bit driver kit, and here we have it. So all I've got to do now is rip into this stuff and organize it. So we start with these spudgers and these tweezers, and these spudgers help you pry things open, and the tweezers, well, they grab tiny little things. Then these guitar picks help us pull glass off of phones and iPads, and then we have this suction cup which kind of does the same thing, and then this armband that helps with static electricity, and then we get to our bit driver kit, which has a screwdriver, an extension to that screwdriver, and these small bits that help us connect to different screws. Now, one of the first things I noticed is that this screwdriver feels really good in the hand. It does cost less than some of the other screwdrivers out there, but it still feels really, really nice. And these bits in this screwdriver are magnetic, so when you connect to screws in really hard to reach places, it's going to grab those things really well for you. Then speaking of hard to reach places, there's this very flexible extension to the screwdriver that allows you to bend around tough corners of your technology and still access those screws you need to. Now, after I edited this video, I went home and realized that this has another feature that I love. What if you don't need that extra bend, but you need that extra length? Pull down on this switch, pull out on the bit holder, and you have the extra length you need from the screwdriver, but it's not flexible and it's still taut. Now, speaking of magnetization, if you need to magnetize your screwdriver or your bits, or you need to demagnetize them, that's what this little contraption is for. Stick your screwdriver in there, stick your bits in there, and you're good to go. Now, losing one of your bits or one of your little spudgers or whatever it may be is obviously super frustrating. So when you open up your bit driver kit, you can pull out the plastic and then start storing your screws, your picks, your spudgers, whatever it may be, in the remaining tray. That way, you don't lose anything. Now, it's super frustrating during a repair when your bits or your screws are sliding all over the table. That's why these two white strips inside of this kit are magnetic. They're also dry erase so that you can keep notes of what you're storing on them. Okay, I think it's time to get our kit ready for our first IT gig. So let's set it up. Okay, be warned, this kit does come with a razor blade, and when I tried to put it away, well, I broke it. That's okay, let's keep going. So that's it, we're ready to go. We can pack this thing up, put it in a bag, and take it to our first ever IT gig. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description. I'm confident that if you begin to use a kit like this and websites like iFixit.com, you're going to be fixing stuff in no time.